brand new movie that just hit theaters just in time for Christmas Day. The film's directed and co-written by Tom Gormigan, whose two other directorial efforts were 2014's That Awkward Moment and 2022's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The film stars Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, and Tandy Newton as childhood friends who grew up making movies together, trying to make it to Hollywood. But as they grew older into adulthood, all four kind of led separate lives, and they're all very unhappy with their adult lives. As one day, Paul Rudd's character comes in and says, "Let's go to the Amazon and let's remake our favorite movie of all time, which was 1997's Anaconda." So they go to the jungle in the Amazon, and things don't go exactly as planned. Also in the movie is Daniela Melchior, who plays Anna, someone who's in the area who might be doing something for her own means. The film is an hour and 39 minutes and is PG-13. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here at Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinenberg. If you're new, guys, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications if you're new. I do movie, TV show reviews, added theater reactions, movie franchise ranking, award show videos, and box office videos every single week. So if you like any one of those things, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers to start 2026. We're under 15 subscribers away. So please hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. First of all, have you seen the first Anaconda? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you seen this new one? Do you like it or do you not like it? Or do you think this one for you is just worth waiting for at home instead of going to the movie theater to check it out? And also, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. So I was actually not that excited for the movie. I really should because I love Jack Black. I love Paul Rudd. And Tom Gormican's a director I like. I think That Awkward Moment was a movie I saw in theaters in 2014. I like that movie. And I love The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I thought that was a really well done comedy spoof, making fun and also praising the great Nicolas Cage. But the trailers did not work for me. And then also, I'm just not a fan of the 1997 Anaconda movie starring Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez, John Voight. Never been a big fan of that movie. So I was definitely interested how they're going to move that into this movie. And I am very mixed on Anaconda because I think it's at times two separate movies. Because the one half of the movie that I like is when it's basically a Hollywood spoof of sorts, where you have, which is a very relatable story, which is so many of us growing up made, a lot of kids out there make original short movies for themselves, thinking of this will be me one day in 20 years making Hollywood movies, and the dream of making a movie that gets released in theaters. When the movie focuses on that, I think the story is good, and I think it brings out some of the funniest jokes in the entire movie because we get spoofs, obviously the comedy of the foursome that are our lead cast, but we also get a lot of inside baseball Hollywood jokes that maybe if you're not super clued in onto the business or you don't watch a lot of movies like myself, maybe you miss those jokes, but I think it really rewards you for being someone who does like a lot of movies and a lot of inside baseball, like wink, wink jokes to other franchises, other movies. I thought was quite funny and didn't really pull me out of the movie. I thought it was some of the best parts of the film. The other half of this movie is trying to be a snake action movie in the jungle where obviously it's a real life situation. So there's real snakes, and in this movie, there's a massive snake that is chasing our characters throughout the entire film. When it becomes like an action comedy, I think that the movie isn't really funny, and there isn't really that memorable action in the movie. So it's kind of a tale of two films. And I think what saves it for a lot of the time is Jack Black and Paul Rudd. Jack Black, in particular, again, is having the time of his life in this movie. And you can really see also from his character just the passion of filmmaking that has never really left him since he was a teenager. And seeing that come out in adult version, which is Jack Black, I think is easily the best part of this movie. Paul Rudd's also having a lot of fun here as well. His character is a struggling actor who did take a risk and go to Hollywood and try to make it, didn't make it, comes back, wants to try to make it at least with his childhood friends. And I think when the movie's clicking is when Jack Black, Paul Rudd, they have great chemistry. The back and forth is there. There is some weird thing. I think Tandy Newton's a very weird casting choice for this movie. I'm a big fan of Tandy Newton. I think she's a very good actress. She just feels very miscast in this movie where I think that character needed to be another comic relief character, but because Steve Zahn, Jack Black, and Paul Rudd are going for such huge comedy moments. They cast as someone who's more of a serious actress. I think they could have gone with a more funnier actress to maybe give the movie more energy. Her character just kind of feels like it's there. And then Steve Zahn, who I love Steve Zahn in so many things, really hard to make him not funny. I just didn't find his character, his bits, funny whatsoever. There's also the subplot I talked about of Danielle Melchior, who I think is a really underrated actress. And things I've seen of hers, she's very good. But her character in particular, feels like it's in a different movie. Sometimes she's just kind of there, and sometimes the movie forgets that this is a important plot line in the movie. I felt like if they could have cut her whole subplot out of the entire movie, it would have given it more energy. But there's so many points where we cut back to this gold scavenger hunt like subplot with her character and the people chasing after her. And it feels like that's a different movie and shouldn't really be involved in this one. So this movie can definitely be fun at times. The Hollywood jokes I thought were really funny. I like the ensemble, especially the two leads. I didn't have like an awful time. I don't think this is like a bad movie, but I also just think I'm very mixed. There are a lot of things left to be desired. So overall, I'm giving Anaconda a 2.5 out of 5. I'm going 48% for Anaconda. What are your thoughts on this movie, guys? Let me know down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon.